Why, greetings, Ammonites! It's your boy, Guy, and I see you have actually found the thumbnail. You've read the title, and that is right, we are doing a bit of a safari today. And I know it's been a while, obviously there's been a lot of work, but hey, it's my birthday, let me have this. And yes, without further ado, we are going today to be looking and discovering the wonderful creatures that are in the post-apocalyptic world of kyoryu. So, be sure to strap in, guys, because we are not going into the distant past, but the distant future where genetically modified dinosaurs and prehistoric life have actually managed to find themselves in the postmodern day. So, without further ado, guys, if you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, get lucky today, and without further ado, let us begin exploring. Welcome to Japan, or at least whatever is left of Japan. Now, what year is this? Really doesn't specify what year this is, but if I was to guess what all has conspired out here, I would say at least a good couple of decades have passed since anyone has been maintaining this place. Now there are a bunch of prehistoric creatures and dinosaurs roaming the streets of what was once a very prosperous nation. Now, I'm pretty sure we are all asking the same question. What happened here? I mean, that question is a very big mystery that we are yet to discover the answer to. Whether it's actually a catastrophe that caused all of humanity to go extinct, or if humanity is simply relocated to a different location, different planet, or another plane of existence. But in either case, humanity is now long gone, and now there are dinosaurs once again roaming the earth. Whether this is a global catastrophe or just the unfortunate luck of Japan being, well, dino food. But of course we're not here to talk about the fate of humanity, although I'm sure the devs might be answering that question in one way or another. We are here to explore the creatures of what we are to expect to find in this new world. So, let's go over the list. What do you get when you give a T-Rex samurai armor? Need I remind you about the T-Rex? That it is a 40 to 45 foot long, 10-ton killing machine. Well, put those two ingredients together, and you would get the Shoga Tyrannus. A very massive predator with very sharp senses, having the best eyesight that nature can ever hope to produce. Extremely ferocious and having powerful jaws that can bite a motorcycle in half, shattering bone, and very efficient lungs that give it surprising amount of stamina. And on top of that, now it has enhanced body armor that is capable of fending off even the worst attacks in any form of combat. And unlike other depictions of what media would actually tell you, this creature actually is more than capable of showing some form of high intelligence. What the? Tori, do you mind? I'm trying to make a point to show some of the viewers what you're... I know, you're very cute. Yeah, Yeah, viewers, do not be fooled by Tori's appearance. He may be cute now, but he is extremely fast, unlike his adult form, unlike what he would grow up to be. His father would be the one that you really gotta be concerned about. Yeah. As you can see, there is a very high difference between the adult and the juvenile forms of Shoga Tyrannus. Tori here is actually about 4 feet tall at the hips, and I would say about 10 feet long. Or maybe 15 if we're gonna be a little bit bigger. But his father, Yama, yeah, at least 40 feet long, 10 tons, and his head crest is very well, majestically grown in. Yeah, let's get out of here quick before Dad gets very upset if we offend him in any way, or Tori decides to pull another mischief. Speaking of mischief, we actually have the Kitsune Raptor. A very small predator that is also known for its mischief. And yes, as you can see, it is very fox-like in appearance, though there are a few patches of other forms of color that may or may not attract females or deter rival males, or that the creators of this creature from DNA of a velociraptor got a little bit creative and carried away. But in either case, do not expect it to be too friendly, though it is capable of killing small game like rabbits or rodents or anything smaller than itself. It is certainly no force to mess with. Razor-sharp claws and teeth. Yeah, this little prankster is not exactly something you would want to meet in a dark alley. But it's certainly not the worst thing you would find. That would be its bigger cousin, the Shinobi Raptor. Taken DNA from a large raptor like a Utah raptor, or more likely a Dakota raptor based on the regional genetics. This deadly assassin has dark plumage, red feathers that decorate its eyes, giving it a, dare I say, intimidating look, and about the same similar size as a bear, having toe claws that are 13 inches long. Sorry, yeah, I am not a big fan of you being close to me right now. Yeah, razor-sharp teeth that function very much like saws, and thanks to its dark plumage, is able to blend it well in the dark. And, yeah, it's even capable of killing a small sauropod like a Buddha Titan, which we will meet later. Anyway, let's get a little bit out of these alleyways. But then again, there's something else we need to see out here. That maybe it'll be a little bit slower. Okay, yeah, we've actually made it to another alleyway. But, do you ever get the feeling that we're being watched? Well, very chances are that it probably is a yes. What? Who's watching us? Well, that would be the Yakuza of this new age. Specifically, the Yakuza Don. Yes, I know it's a Dimetrodon, but back in the days when humans made this creature, the Yakuza would have been the more likely people to actually have this creature as a pet. thanks to its koi fish scales and thin back, it actually would have another name. And that would be the shachikoi. Or, thanks to it, because it looks like a koi fish, but kinda has an attitude more similar to a Komodo dragon. And yes, I know the neck is very chubby and very fat, but do not let that roundness fool you. They are voracious appetites. They hunt in mobs and are even known to be cannibals. So, let's get out of here before they decide to gut out a debt out of us. Because I do not want any trouble, especially from these guys. A little bit safer out in the open. Now, I did mention that there were sauropods out here, and let me introduce you again to the Buddha Titan, or the Sumo Titanus. As you can see, this thing is absolutely huge. Like the sauropods of the past, the average beast would actually be about 80 to 100 feet long, weighing dozens of tons. And even though they are peaceful right now, you do not want to be in the middle of a stampede, because 1 foot could easily turn you into a Flintstone pancake. Or actually, you could, as you can see, they also have long tails, but would you want to be in the receiving end of that? I wouldn't. I mean, that thing could easily be a sonic boom. But anyway, that's going to be all the time that we have in this list. So please tune in for more species, and hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, get lucky today, and please stay tuned for a part 2, because these are not the only creatures we should be expecting to see in the world that is Kyoryu. So stay safe out there, and as always, we'll see you at the next time. Well, hopefully I will, lest I get a fate that is a terrible death. Anyway, see you later. Goodbye.